So, as you guys know, the finals recently just dropped its newest update, version 5.8.0, the mid-season update, right? And, they added this new Valentine's event and they did some balance changes here. And I just kind of wanted to go over some of the changes they made and kind of get you guys' thoughts, what you guys think. I think they made some nerfs that I don't believe are going in the right direction here, right? So they added the new Valentine's event, the Wheel of Love. That's nothing I really want to go over there. We got the stun gun rework that's coming, which if you guys play this game, you guys know the stun gun desperately needed this nerf here. So looking forward to that. Let's keep going down here. Looks like they made some changes to the cash out. And a big change here, the charge and slam. You get tapped from a gun a couple of times from a heavy, and they hit you with the charge and slam. It's usually a one hit KO. So that was a desperately needed nerf there. They also nerfed the dematerializer, basically cutting the time in half that it keeps the objects dematerialized. I'm not too sure how that's gonna affect things. I believe the DMAT was, I don't know if it needed that change, but that's fine. I don't think that really affects too much. We've got a minor buff to the Guardian turret. They decrease the cooldown, and an interesting nerf here to the Winch Claw. They decreased the range of the Winch Claw from 12 meters to 10, which I don't think that's a crazy nerf, right? But I don't think any of us were expecting a nerf to the Winch Claw, right? I mean, the winch, it's I'm sure getting winched is annoying. I'm sure people were complaining about it. But I don't know if that was a nerf that was needed, right? So now we're getting into the meat of the balance patch, right? The weapons. So first we got the Cerberus. They increased the damage of the pellets by 1. They decreased the size of the pellet distribution, making it more accurate. Decreased the reload time for each of the cartridges, right, by, as you can see, a couple seconds, which the Cerberus needed a buff, right? It needed the buff because the model outshined it pretty much in every way. There was really no reason to use the Cerberus unless you just wanted to have fun, which is a very fun gun. But the Cerberus needed this buff, right? So that's a good change there. They also buffed the grenade launcher on medium, the CL40. It looks like it wasn't really a damage buff. It was just, as you can see, they decreased the radius of weapons projectile, making it easier to avoid, and a decreased self-damage multiplier from 1.6 to 1.25. So it looks like they just made it, as you can see, they put below quality of life changes if you're using it, right? Which I don't use this. I don't really see too many people using the grenade launcher on medium, but that's fine. So moving on, we have a buff to the dagger, slight buff. Looks like they just made it easier to see when you're at max charge when using the secondary attack, which is it's fine. It's a slight buff. Nothing too major. So then we've got a nerf to the FAMAS here. They decreased the fire rate from 230 to 220. and decreased the damage per bullet from 24 to 23. Now this nerf, the FAMAS I think was the number one weapon on medium. So you can't really be too mad at this nerf. I think the FAMAS is still one of the best ARs on medium to use. I think it's still outshines the AK and the FCAR. So that's I think that's a nerf that was needed. The LH1 also getting a nerf here, which also I think was the number one weapon on light. They decreased the damage from 48 to 46 and decreased the rate of fire from 280 to 270. So I believe that was a good nerf. And then we have a nerf to the model, which I don't know. I don't know what Embark was thinking with the nerf to the model here. I think it was already. I mean, I just didn't really see this shotgun being used by medium too much in games. So I'm not really too sure what they were thinking with this model nerf here. I mean, I honestly I think most of the community believe that this shotgun needed a buff. I believe. So I'm not sure what they were thinking with this nerf here. But moving on, we have the Pike 5.56. They increased the damage, which I think is a buff that was needed. But I still think that the Pike is just it's not where it needs to be. But moving on, they buffed the SR-84, the sniper on light. They decreased the bolt action animation from 1.25 to 1.05, increasing the rate of fire, and they increased the damage by a little bit, right? I think they just need to add a new sniper into the game, but I think with how they pretty much nerfed medium and they nerfed heavy with this patch, right? And it seems like light it got a couple of buffs here, which I mean, light was already pretty annoying before this patch, but I think after this patch, light class is just it's gonna outshine the other classes. And I don't know if Embark is going in the right direction with this patch, but I believe that after this balance patch here, I believe there's just going to be a lot more lights running around right in the lobbies. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think medium and heavy, they're I don't think they needed the nerfs that they got. I mean, Charge and Slam getting nerfed, that was good, right? But the Winch Claw getting nerfed, and then we got the model getting nerfed on medium, and I don't know. The model and the DMAT getting nerfed on medium, and then we've got buffs to light, which I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. What do you think about these changes here? Do you think they were needed? Do you think they're good? Let me know your guys' thoughts. They got a couple other changes here, but nothing too major. I really just wanted to go over the weapons changes and get you guys' thoughts on that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.